tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air, nigga.
What's up with y'all out there? This is Best Way to Smoke Unfiltered, and I'm Big J. We are having technical difficulties, but we finna get through this thing though right here, man. Well, I'm having a little technical difficulty. You know what I mean?
Let's see, Pop, your professional hype woman. Happy Monday. We're going to get through it. We do got a couple great things going on. So we're just going to have the positive outshine the negative, okay?
All the time. All the time. Look, before we get all the way into it, though, y'all already know we like to highlight, cannabis brands and people in the industry, advocates, and people that's doing their thing. So we finna give a highlight to this young lady right here. Her name is Kika Keith. Let me read some of this information though. When it comes to the interactions of cannabis entrepreneurship and grassroots social justice in Los Angeles, one of the most prominent, powerful voices you'll find is Kika Keith, affectionately known as Big Kika. What up, Big Kika? Let's go. Okay, Kika Keith is an activist, entrepreneur, and prominent social equity advocate in Los Angeles. She is the founder and owner of Gorilla RX Wellness on Crenshaw Boulevard, which made history as the city's first Black woman-owned and operated cannabis dispensary. Shout out to that for sure. Beyond retail, she is a leading voice for economic justice, having co-founded the Social Equity Owners and Workers Association to legally challenge the reform LA's licensing system, ensuring independent Black and brown operators have a fair shake in the legal market.
Team Estrogen, baby.
Yes, big shout out to Big Kika. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you though for doing your thing and trailblazing and creating and having a voice in this industry to push things along. Yes.
That's right. Big shout out to Kiko.
Man, for sure. Big shout out to Kiko though. Hey, man, I hate how it's kind of irking me how I'm kind of moving right now though, but you can hear me pretty good.
We can hear you good. You just moving like Lil Kim, you know? Like
just move like bop. Hey, but look though, on that note, the Knicks is on, man. The Knicks is on right now. They actually playing right now, and to some, it could seem like they never won before, though, right? Like, you know,
it's
like
been a minute.
It's been a while. It's been a while though. Even back when is the last time they won? I think in the 60s or something like that, though. I wasn't even thought about back then, though.
It had been like 50 years ago.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Let's look it up.
Yeah. And
it's been a minute since they've been in the finals at all, but when they won, it was even longer.
Right. Yeah, they haven't won in a long time though. But look at some of these fans, how they getting down out here though. Man, look at this bullshit, Pop.
Look at this video already.
No, look at this guy.
This shit gonna get on my nerves, man. This shit is gonna get on my damn nerves. The way that shit doing that.
But just from that little piece right there.
Oh my
God! Oh man, yeah, they wild.
Wild, man.
Man, this ain't doing it no justice, man. Why you gotta act like that?
2 games away from winning the championship. 2 months ago, you said you're gonna win the championship. What do you got to say to all the people that doubted us?
It's fucked up. This fucked up, bro.
Told y'all. Hold on. What you tell him? Told y'all. What you tell him? Stephen didn't believe in us. Who didn't believe in him? Draymond didn't believe in us. You got to say to Draymond. Everybody didn't believe in us. Fuck them. But guess who did? Who did? Right here.
Oh.
I can see an eardrum bursting in that motherfucker.
Right. Yeah, they own, man. Forgive us for this technical difficulty though, man. Even with the hard wire, we tripping. Oh man, but yeah, they own though. And then I don't know why they did do it like this. It sucks. We're gonna come back. Hold on. We're gonna see if we kind of balance out. We're gonna come back to this next topic though. Let's hold on to the next topic. I got a question. I got a question real quick though. Based off something that you sent me, right? Mm-hmm. Is it a woman's role to be a man's ultimate recharging station from the battles of life, or does the expectation place an unfair emotional burden on her to heal what the world's broke?
Not what the world broke. First of all, like that whole thought of a recharging station is crazy to me. That's crazy to me. That's like basically just admitting you're an energy vampire. Like, what you mean? You know, like being someone's safe space, all that's fine and dandy and all that, but just having a woman be your recharging station, like this is a motherfucking gas station, like this is a Tesla port and shit. Like, no. No. It's like, no. You know, like I get it, like the world could be rough, the world could beat you down, whatever the case may be. You know, having support for each other is cool, but like it just, I feel like as women we come across this where you're like, yo, I feel like this person's gonna try to suck the life out of me. Like it's something we literally feel. Like we're like, yo, this person drains me. I feel like they're sucking the life out of me. Like it's just like you feel like you're losing your energy, you're losing your youth, your freaking hair is thinning out, your skin ain't all that. You're like, what the fuck is going on? And you feel yourself being drained, right? So if there's not a give and take in that way, you know, because some women do want to feel needed, they do want to feel, you know, like they are givers, all those things, but there's a difference between the giver and then being like sucked dry. Big difference. Yeah. So I guess it's just knowing that balance of like between like I'm doing what I'm called to do and this person is sucking the life out of me.
Right. But yeah, what is a woman called to do for a man that might need to be recharged?
You're gonna irritate me, BJ. What do you mean? Yo, I know you came into this knowing he was gonna irritate me. That's the thing. Repeat the question, please.
Basically, point blank. Period. Is it a woman's job to recharge a man based off what the world has broke, what the outside world has broke from the man?
No, it's no one's job to do that. It's not a woman's job to recharge no man or nobody, and it's not a man's job to heal a woman from her shitty exes. It's nobody. Your healing is your healing. It's nobody's job to do that.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this too, though. Okay, let's see. In the realm, okay, a recharge for a man, right? Okay, I'm gonna say a recharge for me, right? This would be a recharge for me from my woman. Okay, I get home from a long day. Just say, because you know my woman might work too. You know what I'm saying? She works too, so you got to take that in consideration though. But just say you know, she know what my day-to-day look like, and you know what goes on, the stressors I deal with outside and shit like that though, right? So something that would help me, you know what I'm saying, recharge me is, you know, I might come in the house, dinner ready. You know, she might just want to sit down and have a conversation with me. You know what I mean? And ask me about how my day, or, you know, ask me what did I do, or what could I do different, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, just to even have that conversation and be around. I might want to rub on her booty. You know what I'm saying? That might be a recharge for me, to sit there while we having that conversation and I'm rubbing on them cheeks. You know what I'm saying? So it's different things that can be a recharge though. I think some people will take it like too critical. Like it's just going like a motherfucker just want to pull everything out of you to recharge myself. No, it's like shit. You might come do that and have a conversation with a nigga, and while I'm rubbing on them cheeks, and I might start feeling better, and then now I'm ready to I'm charged enough to help charge you up where you need to be charged. You know what I'm saying? So I think it definitely goes hand in hand, and it depends on what kind of charging the man would need from the woman and shit like that. Now, if it's just something outrageous or like out of this world type shit, okay, I get it though. But if it's simple things that's what a man needs to recharge for the next day, those simple things shouldn't be a problem if they're in a relationship though. That shouldn't be pulling away from the woman. That's why I asked you, like, what is something that could be too much in recharging a man?
I wouldn't even think about it just depends on like your each person's capacity to give and take, right? Because there might be times where you might need a little bit more support than the regular day. You know what I'm saying? There could be like a phase going on where it's like, okay, you know, you got to support your man, you know, or vice versa, or whatever it is. That's fine. I guess it depends on like how it's worded, whatever perspective, right? We always talk about perspective. Your home and your partner should be your safe space. It should be a place where you can feel uplifted. It should be a place where you could unwind, get some grounding, find some peace, all those things, right? Um, it definitely should, without it feeling like it's a job or like this is what you're supposed to do, I guess we can say. You know what I'm saying? Because if you find like it could be effortless for some people. You know, if your woman really cares about you, it's probably effortless for her to be like, let me, you know, make sure to see how my man's day is going, you know, make sure he's taken care of. We could have a conversation, yada, yada, yada. You know, you should feel good about walking into your house and want to talk to your partner, you know, and want to see your partner. You know what I'm saying? So that goes without saying. But pertaining to the clip I sent you with the whole charging thing, that was a little outrageous to me. It was like, I don't know. There are energy vampires that will suck the life out of you. And it's like, I feel like women have came across that once or twice in a lifetime and was just like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? So to have like a man actually like admit to that, like this is what I am or whatever, it's kind of like, oof, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess it depends on what you would call it. You know, everyone's gonna have their own terminology. I guess it is what you call is what you consider charging, you know? Like for me, just comparing somebody like a charging station was crazy. I was like, no. No,
look, I'm gonna play the audio from the clip.
What does peace look like to you?
When I come to you, be my recharging station.
What is that?
Like I'm a Tesla. When I hook up to you, baby.
Oh, baby, you had to come to me charged. Hell no, like that. Man, I wish the fuck, man. Hey, this ain't no. Wait, hold on. Can you say that again? Cause that shit still reach. So that was a left hook. Wait, hold on. Your piece look like what? You think I'm a gas station, a motherfucking power?
A charging port. Supercharged. Feel me? And you gotta have the wherewithal to understand how to handle me. Cause, hey, what's up? What we doing? That could be cool on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? What we doing on Tuesday? That it will trigger me.
As far as what's up, what we doing? As far as what?
That was an example. But I'm just saying, knowing what you say in this second part is even more important than the first part. How you said it can trigger me, or it can really kind of get me going. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God. I'm coming, what's up, what we doing straight up. And you finna let me know on day one. Because at day two, baby, me and the car gone. How about that?
What about the charger station?
Yes, come.
How?
I'm packing that motherfucker up.
So
I'm snatching it off the wall. Tell the next bitch to install it. Fuck it. I don't tell her to call Power Light, wherever state you stay, call no motherfucker. Because guess what? I'm taking all my shit with me. And don't call me back when that bitch can't figure it out.
Why are we including somebody?
Because you know what?
Why are we including somebody?
Hey, but I can understand what he mean though. You know what I'm saying?
Teach their own, Big J. Teach their own. Go ahead, then.
Charge a nigga up. You know what I'm saying? Charge it, man. It's so many different ways to charge a nigga up, though. He said, like he said, hey, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? What is we doing? That's not gonna be every day. Come charge me. Let's charge each other. I plug into you and you plug into me. Shit. You know
when he said like a Tesla station supercharged, you lost me. But I mean,
that's what threw you off. That's the only part that threw you off when he said like the Tesla.
No, just like the whole. I mean, just all of it. Like all of it. Like you think of. I immediately thought of like energy vampire. Because they're around, you know, like they all claim they gotta be charged, you know. I need my whatever, and then just leave a bitch drained. I don't know.
Okay, now look. Now, what if his charging? Okay, say what if his charging pushed him away from you, right? What if you felt like that whatever he needed to recharge was too much, or it was like draining you a little bit though. So his recharge turned into something or someone else, to where someone else was providing that recharge for him. Even if it ain't on no other level, it's just the recharge of whatever, however he need that recharge though. Would that be okay with you?
Then go ahead. If it ain't working over here, listen, I'm like, I'm a Leo. Like we don't get jealous, we get on. Okay, man. Like we get on. Okay, like before you could even think about it, everything is gone with me, with the winds. Like, so it's just like I'm just a firm believer that what's not meant for me isn't meant for me. Right. You know, I'm not like. Yes, I believe in working through the hard times, getting through all that. Like really, you know, like just challenges, you know, challenges are going to happen, you know, with whatever you do, whoever you're with. That's just is what it is. But it's all I'm saying is like knowing the boundaries of like someone who's draining you, and then actually having like that balance of, okay, we could really be each other's safe space. Right. You know, again, how I first heard that clip, it was crazy to me. Crazy. But right. Do I feel like it's necessary to have a partner where you can go to and it could just be uplifting? Yeah, absolutely. You know, so just it depends on how you think about it, right? I'm not saying no, don't do nothing for that man. No, it's never nothing like that. I'm always promoting something healthy in all relationships, friendships, business relationships, whatever the case may be. It should always be healthy and have some boundaries, you know. But just know when someone's sucking you dry.
Man, they out there and shit too though. Let me see something real quick.
2 games away from winning the championship. 2 months ago, you said you're going to win a championship. What do you got to say to all the people that doubted us? I told y'all. Hold on. What you tell him? I told y'all. What you tell him? Stephen A. didn't believe in us. Who didn't believe in him? Draymond didn't believe in us. What you got to say to Draymond? Everybody didn't believe in us. Fuck them niggas. But guess who did? Who did? Right here. God damn! God damn! So, what's the message to Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson? Let it out. You're my doctor. Let it out. You're my engineer. Let it out. You're my mechanic. Let it out. You're my subway driver. Let it out. You're my pilot. Let it out. You're my dad. What else?
That nigga said you're my pilot, and he said you're my dad. Hey,
he said you're my subway driver.
Hey, the Knicks fans is on right there. What's the score right now, Pop?
The score is 85-81 San Antonio in the third quarter with 2.5 minutes left.
Man, look, this how they out there.
It's been a good back and forth. It's been a good back and forth. To start off with the Knicks being not winning, in the first quarter. They were down. Then they've been getting neck and neck. The Knicks got up. Now they're just about neck and neck. 86-84 San Antonio.
86-84. Yeah, all the games kind of being close, and then the Knicks just break out. It's like they break out in the fourth quarter and kind of just go.
Yeah. Well, I want to say, what is it? Brunson's known for having a great fourth quarter.
Clutch.
So I say, you already know the city's going crazy. It's been a long ass time. Oh, I just looked up the stats, by the way. Hold up. Let's see. So the last time the Knicks won an NBA championship was in 1973 when they defeated LA in 5 games.
I was not thought about.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Man.
So it's been a hot second, They've won 2 championships in franchise history, both in the 70s.
And that's 50 years ago. That's easy. 50 years.
Right.
Okay, so I see why they doing shit like this without even I see why they doing shit like this.
No, look at this guy. Oh my God. Oh my God! We're gonna win the championship!
They done stole somebody's fans.
They tripping out there. And then look, this how they doing for other fans and shit with other jerseys. Hold on.
Oh nah!
They throwing trash bags at motherfuckers.
Yeah, poor guy being followed.
Oh shit! Yo, nah, ain't got this shit on camera. Nah, it's cause he ran out the Pacers. Like they next.
Hey, they out there like I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York.
Yo, the parties in the subway is crazy. That's one thing that had me screaming. After the first game, right? When they first were in San Antonio, they had a subway banger. And mind you, I would never. There is zero airflow through that subway. Zero airflow. So nothing but hot breath, people yelling, sweat,
all kind of shit.
Hell no. You're trying to get somewhere and it's just a gang of people like screaming. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like it, yo. But like rightfully so. I say go crazy. I hope nobody gets hurt. Hope nobody gets hurt or whatever.
Somebody just got hurt with the Indiana jersey on. They throwing trash bags at him. No,
that might have hurt his spirit, but hopefully physically he didn't get hurt.
The bags hit him in the head. They wilding though. See, like we done seen this a lot in in LA, but it's only when we win though, like when it's done. But I get the excitement though. They is super turned up.
Have you seen any of the comments for some of these things?
Yes.
I got into this toxic habit of reading some of the comments under funny videos and stuff like that. It is so funny, man. They were talking about letting the Bronx Zoo gorillas out. They was like, if we win, we're letting we're going to the Bronx Zoo. Everyone's getting out. Everyone's getting out. Yo.
Oh man.
And mind you, like the city is already known for like the people having this like sense of like arrogance, main character energy, you know what I'm saying? And they don't even gotta win nothing for that to happen. So when each game, I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. The energy is gonna be crazy, win or lose. The just the fans, they banned all the outside viewing parties. They were doing it out of Madison Square Garden, but they stopped that. Are they gonna listen? Who knows? It's so many fucking people. You know what I'm saying? It's so many people. So I know they attempted to like move it through different other places in the city, because it's gonna be so packed by MSG.
Because Trump went to the game.
Yeah, that's another thing. If they lose today, I'm blaming Trump because I don't know. Like I feel like that was a dumb move. That was a really dumb move. Like, not saying the man can't have his, his team or whatever. He's not saying he can't watch a game, but that he has a huge target on his back. And you're going to be in a place that's already like ground zero for shit like this to happen. Like, it's like, no, I just feel like that was a dumb move for him to announce that he's going to the game. If he wanted to pop up, he should have just popped up discreetly, had his little, had the security protocols in place or whatever, but just it making news that he's going to the game with a big ass target on his back. That's crazy. That's so dangerous to the city.
Yeah, he can't pop out like on no low key shit though. You know what I'm saying? So
and he won't. He got the biggest head of them all.
Man,
he's arrogant as fuck. He's like, make way. I'm sure he loved every second of it. Make way, peasants. I'm coming to the game. Have my carriage ready, motherfuckers. Man. Like, you already know he's popping out on some arrogant shit. So
and a lot of
They have a lockdown like PSA, but
that's why a lot of people upset. A lot of fans out there upset because they had post-game parties that was planned in the area, and they had to cancel them out or move them somewhere else because he coming through.
Yeah, they have the whole city or that Manhattan
Miss
lockdown.
Amanda Green, how you doing, Miss Amanda Green? Thanks
there's a lot, and the tickets are crazy expensive.
Yeah, that's a down payment on the house. Them tickets, down payment on the house. Half, in some states, that's half of the what the total of the house is. You know what I'm saying? Man, just to be in the building.
It's crazy. But they were giving out some tickets. They were giving out some tickets from what I heard to like underprivileged families. So I thought that was dope. So it's gonna be millionaires in there. It's gonna be a nice balance, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's crazy. Have you seen the footage of Fat Joe thinking he's part of ESPN?
Yeah. Shaq was looking like,
get off me. I'm like, people were saying he was drunk, and I'm like, he very much could have been, drunk in there, celebrating the win, whatever it is, or that could have just been his energy, like from the win. He's been waiting for this day.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So, what do you think? How do you think the turnout's going to be, Big J? They won what? They're at. Is it two games they won or 3 games they won?
They won 2 games so far. So if they win this one, if they pull this one off, they'll have 3 games to none. So if they win it in New York, it's gonna go crazy. If they win it outside of New York, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Either way is going crazy.
Yeah, either way is going crazy. Either way. And I just want to shout out to my Islanders out there because listen, there's so many reasons to be prideful with this the Knicks being in the game, whether you're a Knicks fan or not. You know what I'm saying? They got such a diverse team. It's dope as fuck to see. They got some Jamaicans on the team, they got Puerto Ricans on the team, they got Dominicans on the team, they got brothers on the team. Like it's just like it's
no white boys though.
It gives like the melting pot that the Northeast really represents. Right. You know what I'm saying? So there's a number of reasons to be prideful with them making it, whether win or lose. It's just, it's a time. It's a time for sure.
Man. That's your squad too, right? That's your squad too, right?
That ain't never been my squad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That ain't never been my squad. No offense. Don't ask me that question now. People coming for me.
Who your
I
squad?
Hope they win though. I hope they win though. That's one thing I will say.
Who your squad then, Pop?
I'll be honest, Big J. I stopped watching basketball since Kevin Durant got traded to the Warriors. When that happened, I was like, fuck it. I got no reason to have cable. None.
Right. I could have sworn you said something about Boston before.
No.
Did you?
No. Oh, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. If like any team in the Northeast is going up, I'm supporting. I'm supporting. Boston's never been my team, but when the Northeast is playing, whether it's Boston, whether it's New York, whether it's whatever, I want to say Patriots are the only ones I don't really care. I really don't care if they win, lose. Like they're always winning, but I'm like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But besides that, if the Northeast is in there, let's go. Let's go.
On everything. Yeah, I really don't care who win, but to see Wemby pull it out would have been cool though. But to see the Knicks do it, I really just want to see what's going to happen in the city though. If they win this shit, I want to see all the little because LA go up. We used to it though. We didn't won so many times from the Dodgers to the Lakers to the Kings. You know what I'm saying? The Rams got one. You know what I mean? But
everyone already knows. They're like, be careful with the city. Like when LA's finna win, be careful with the city. So
man. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. What's the score now though, Pop? Before we move on,
96-91 San Antonio.
Okay, it's fourth quarter already.
Fourth quarter with 9 minutes left to go.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna need a run. They're gonna need a run up in them and shit, though.
They will. They
Niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coughing out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for threats. Hey, let's get it, bro. BOT, the money, power, respect. The last one is better. Say yes, a lot of goofies with a check. I mean,
What you say though, Pop?
Said Brunson's back in the game. They're just now putting him back in, so it's about to be a wrap.
Oh yeah, they gotta make a cool little run and shit though. Make that shit happen though. But look, this is 900 Radio. We finna tap in. Like we've been doing the AI. We had D-Lo on here a couple weeks ago. The song that I played for the AI, she was not feeling that though. She was not feeling that song. I thought it was kind of okay. She was like, She was like, Yeah, like turn that up though. Remember the one before that with the 50 Cent though? We both like that one. No, that 50
That was fire. That was kind of cool. They did a good remix.
Right. So on this one, we got an AI version of fucking Lil Wayne. A Lil Wayne freestyle AI version though. And that's your boy right there though. So I want to see, what you think with the AI version. And I got a question after this song. Let's go. Damn, let me find you. Where are you? Oh, I gotta share the screen. Let me share it.
Let's go.
Let me share it. There we go. Don't do this right now.
Yeah. We got the Radio Shack internet. You know what I'm saying?
I just chased Nudo, Monday dance moonwalk, call it new glow. I'm the GOAT, no debate. Yeah, the crew know. Whip got wings, fly like a UFO, neck on freeze, ice game like Pluto. I just let Mars pulled up in the Tudo. I don't do broke talk, that's a no-no. 100 bands stuffed in the cargo. Every ball hard, got him yelling bravo. Shot it wanna ride, said where we gon' go. Told her anywhere, long as the cash flow. I got racks in the safe, racks on the floor. Money tall like Shaq in the low post. Haters talk slick, I'ma let it go. I don't flex for the gram, I flex for the globe. Y'all count likes, I count bank rolls. I'm allergic to broke, that's how life goes. I was born for the shine, check the barcode. I'm the CEO, welcome to my show. Okay, I came from the bottom, now I'm skyscraping. Money conversations, that's my language. Presidential tank, yeah, my ride sacred. I'm ahead of my time like time travel. Rolling on froze, but my wrist blazing. $100 bills, got my palms aching. I'm the blueprint, y'all just tracing. Cash keep piling, no mistaking. Bought mama a crib, bought pops a yacht. Bought me a jet, now I'm never gonna stop. Money on repeat, got the game on lock. Every bar spit, make the whole world rock. Chinchilla Drake when I step in the cold. I'm a young money king, everything gold. Never been fake, I've been 10 toes. Money, 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 yeah, that's the goal. I ain't gotta flex, but I still will. I ain't gotta brag, but I still kill. Real recognize real, and I'm too real. I'm the meal and the deal with the platinum seal. Pockets on Hall Green, giant appeal.
It almost made it all the way through. Come on, come back in. Come back in, man. Don't do that.
The one that they watch like a Netflix chill.
I'm gonna turn your ass off.
Yeah, I can't.
Damn, Pop.
It's that Radio Shack. You gotta pay your bill.
It sounded like you couldn't wait to say that. but we, man, fuck, we moving on from this.
That's because my phone's been acting up the last couple of weeks, and you've been on my head.
No, don't say couple of weeks. Say 6 months. Your shit been acting up for 6 months though. But look,
touche.
Y'all got the gist of it though, right? You got the gist of it too though, C-Pop. So my question is, do you think it'll ever be a time when AI artists, with the way they can make AI sound so much like an artist, will take over for the artist?
I know they're doing it in movies. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it in movies. They're doing it with like the set and stuff like that. So I could see it happening. There's an AI artist right now that Kehlani talks about that makes mad bread off of like their music and stuff like that. And she's like, what the fuck? Like she's been speaking out about it because she's just like, how is this creativity? You know what I'm saying? Like, but we don't know what the we don't know what the future is really going to hold. You know what I'm saying? Because we could say things all day. However, if the younger generation comes up and they're the primary consumers and they're like buying into it, that's where it's going to pivot. That's where it's going to pivot at the end of the day. If it makes sense money wise, you know what I'm saying? I hope that don't happen. You know, because my first thought of when you played that, I'm like, okay, like the voice sounds like Lil Wayne. The flow is debatable, whether it's him or not, you know, but what's the purpose of that? Like, oh, I could make this that sounds like Lil Wayne. Like, what do you really get out of it?
And the beat was hard though. But yeah, like what you really get up out of it. But I mean, right now, like a lot of people are taking these artists and doing that and putting their stuff on YouTube and actually being able to monetize off of it. So there's some kind of monetization in it, some money in it. That's why people doing it.
Yeah, it's a damn shame.
Yeah, man, and the way And the way Spectrum is tripping is a damn shame today. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never acted up like this, Spectrum.
Right. I'm gonna
You
need
know,
I'm gonna need a couple dollars back for this inconvenience
man,
right here.
some niggas talk. I'm talking and I'm froze like this.
You doing the little Kim?
Yeah, man. Let's go though.
Welcome to the pop off. With all of our talk around sports and it being Men's Mental Health Month, happy Men's Mental Health Month, everybody.
Yes.
Let's get into it. Let's get into how sports even contributes to men's mental health in general, right? Because with our topic today was the Knicks, right? And with the Knicks having like New York in a frenzy right now, people are like, with the fans acting crazy and everything like that. You see everybody in there, they're all dudes. They're out there, they're wilding, they're celebrating, they're emotional. It's a time, right? So I know men are often like criticized for caring too much about sports, but there's a few things that sports provide that men, I guess, struggle to find elsewhere, right? So some of those things could be community, brotherhood, shared emotional experiences, right? A positive outlet for stress.
Yeah.
And
unless your team losing, but go ahead.
I guess then that would be resilience. Build you a little resilience, right? And some even argue to say it's like like an intergenerational bonding between like father and son, right? Or uncles and nephews and friends, whatever the case may be, right? So if like one question, if sports disappeared tomorrow, where would men get some of that same sense of community and emotional connection?
Everybody will start making gangs.
Gangs?
It'll be more gangs and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you feel that way?
Yeah, everybody create gangs and shit though. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no more sports teams. No, I'm clowning though on the gang part though. But
hey, honestly, that's not too far fetched. If we think about our youth, when they don't have another outlet like in the community, what do they lean on?
Yep, the hood. You know what I'm saying?
So that's not too far fetched.
Right. Yeah, it's not too far fetched. But I was just bullshit. No, but if the outlet of sports wasn't available to man anymore, I think to watch sports wasn't available. I think more men will be playing sports. It'll be a lot more like man playing sports and drinking. It'll be more alcoholics.
Okay.
It'll be
different physical outlets, different emotional outlets, maybe not that healthy of outlets. That's a lot of testosterone to keep in.
Right. So yeah, it'll be more alcoholics. It'll be a lot of dudes spending more time with their women.
Yup.
So
Lord.
So it's no excuse of why we can't kick it, baby. Ain't no games on or nothing. So you want to go shopping, we going shopping. You want to go get something to eat, we're going to get something to eat. You want to go see that play?
That's still centering around the woman though. Like what would be that outlet for? I mean, I get it, men do things for women or they do things because women are there or whatever, but it's like, what's something that you can have that doesn't really, I mean, I get it. It's going to happen, but
it'll be realistically most dudes that go to games and attend games and partake in that drink. So you'll have your liquor, you have your weed smoke, you have maybe, going bowling, going shooting pool. So it'll be more activities done. Like I said, dudes will probably start playing basketball more. Probably go hit the park, play a little football or something, baseball, like doing different things like that though. But within the tribe of the fellas and stuff like that. So it's still opportunity to communitize with each other, you know.
So you feel like if sports were to disappear altogether, it'll just be men creating another physical activity amongst each other.
Yep. It'd be a lot of dudes cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him. Talk to him. I mean, hey, talk to him.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing else though about that though. But yeah, it'll be a lot. It'll be a lot.
195 San Antonio.
195. Yeah, I said.
7 minutes to go. It's all right though. It's all right.
Yeah, that's they right where they be at all the time. Shit. We'll see how it go though. But yeah, I think that those are definitely outlet strip clubs. Cause dude, like just real talk though, like dudes gonna try to find somewhere to have that outlet. Oh, we can go to the strip club and drink some beer. You ain't watching sports, and now you watching the women, but it's still something to do and communitize though. But that's why I said some men might focus more on a woman too, though. You know what I'm saying? That'll definitely be a part of it to where they'll be open to do these different things. And maybe at the point of with no more sports being around and those activities, a man might feel like this is my activity now. So spending time with my girl.
Like, I need I don't know. I need men to be doing manly shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, like go ahead if you want to focus on your woman, because there are people who are very relationship driven. That's great. You know what I'm saying? But it's like also you have to have a hobby as well. You got to be able to feed that testosterone as well. You got to be able to do you.
Oh, look, I think dudes will be going fishing. Hold on, let me fishing.
Is that still considered a sport though? I mean, I guess it was a way of living before it was a sport.
Yeah, but I wouldn't not necessarily in the realm of sport, but it's something to take over. Yeah, because I think I'm catching the biggest fish. My fish gonna be bigger than yours. You know what I'm saying? That's
there's gonna be endless amounts of houses and buildings and porches.
That's something Cuzzo. That just reminded me of Cuzzo, man, saying that because that's some shit he'd probably say though. Like my fish bigger than yours.
I'm about to eat the biggest fish.
Oh man, but. Yeah, like things like that, just things to take away that time because it's sport. We get sports all through the year. Right now is really the slowest time in sports because we just got back. We got basketball playoffs and we got hockey right now for people that like hockey. We got the hockey playoffs right now though. But then like when football be towards the middle, you know what I'm saying, and basketball come in. Man, it's a wonderful thing to have them sports when you got the time to enjoy them, and sit down and look at them. No, but like me, I've been to Bronco games, I've been to Laker games, I've been to UCLA games, but the experience is cool. But I'm gonna keep it 100. I'd rather watch the shit on TV.
Really? Why?
Because you see more on TV. I get the experience of being there, and I done that a few times and shit though. But you get to
unless it's like a high school game or
right, unless
maybe in college,
right,
which could get lit. It could definitely get lit
for sure.
But yeah, I can see how like a professional game, it's like, damn, unless I'm spending this arm and a leg,
Yeah.
You might not. You might not get the same angles that you could get at a high school game or a college game. Like it's gonna be a little bit different. So I could see it. But would you say it's like almost like therapy for men?
What, going to games and shit?
Just like the sports fandom in general.
Period.
Right.
Yeah. I think so. Especially if you got a good, if your teams are pretty good, because it'll make you feel good. You can talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? But When you look at fans like Raiders fans and Clipper fans and certain Angel
Knicks
fans, you know what I'm saying, Knicks fans and certain fans, certain teams that never really been exposed to really winning like that though. So that could put you in a depressed state. Look at all the Knicks fans that's just coming out like that, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like if you look at New York, like looking at different clips and different things that we see, you wasn't seeing everybody with New York jerseys on now. Now you see a lot of people with the motherfucking jerseys on.
If you're in the Northeast, you'll see it. Like you'll see it in the Northeast. You see a gang of different jerseys. You know what I'm saying? And you get your set of people who won't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the same Phil Jackson talking, but it's like but you're right. It's not many. It's not like, no one had the newer players' jerseys. Right. No shade, like
right.
But yes, it is people coming out the woodworks, absolutely.
Man, slide right out though. You know what I mean? I've been a Knicks fan for a while. Stop lying.
When they were talking about having Jadakiss sing the national anthem, I screamed.
They out there wilding, they wilding like a motherfucker. They wilding, they own, but that just goes to show too, though. That's like when it comes to in the sports aspect, like that's they not used to winning. They not used to it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to act right now. It's like it's their first time, and a lot of it.
Hold on, New Yorkers don't know how to act. Period. They don't need an excuse. This is just an extra layer of the bullshit. Right. Okay, this is just an extra added layer of ignorance to the bullshit. They don't know how to act, period. But this don't help the situation. This don't help at all.
Right.
Talking about letting the Bronx Zoo gorillas out. We should have bended that. You know what I'm saying? Should have bended that. Let the motherfuckers out. Fuck it. Talking about painting the Statue of Liberty, pull that bitch off the hinges. Excuse me?
Man.
Fuck it. Every time something big happens in the city, they go to the statue, light her ass up. I'm like, poor lady.
Right.
Poor lady experienced it all. They're going to spray paint her ass. I guarantee you. It's going to be something in the news of they had to tackle somebody down. She
said something in the news that they had to tackle somebody down.
I'm telling you, they've gotten people off of her before.
Right.
So this is gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. But anyways, do you feel like there's we underestimated the mental health value of sports communities?
Underestimate the mental health values of sports communities. Yes, because if we talk about in the realm of mental health, the mental health values in the sports communities, yes, it's a lot of youngsters and stuff like that that's tapped in with sports that are athletes that are taking their lives and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And that's unenlivening themselves. So it's a big issue, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, for sure, it's a big issue though. I think what's crazy though? I even start to look at like my youngest son, because he plays sports and stuff like that though. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of football players that I've seen say, have been asked, if you could play football again, would you do it? And a lot of them be like, no, because of the way that they fucked up, mentally and physically now, you know what I'm saying? So, just kind of beating yourself up. Yeah, you make a lot of money depending on, what type of player you are. But at the same time, are you really able to enjoy that money? Because your body's so, tore up and you dealing with a whole bunch of different things like surgeries. I remember I can't remember the player name, no, but he was a player that was asked. He used to play for the Steelers. He was a safety for the Steelers. But he was asked if he would play again, and he was a star though. I can't think of his name though, and he said no, he wouldn't play again though. He said no, he wouldn't do it. He said sometimes I get up, and at the time he was only about 38 years old, and he said sometimes I get up, I can't even walk down the stairs and stuff like that though. You know what I mean? But just in the mental health aspect, yeah, everybody need to be checked on. You know what I mean? And if you're tight with somebody and close and you with somebody and you notice different patterns, you know, maybe they dipping off, maybe they getting quiet, man, just hit them up and tap in with them, you know, and just see what's happening though. But yeah, the mental health in sports, to stay on topic, the mental health in sports, yeah, it's in the sports community, it's definitely taken for granted.
I agree. One thing also, you know, when it comes to, when I think about people in sports, because I come from a big like sports family, right? Everybody, men and women, were playing sports, right? Or watching it. If you're not playing it, you're at least watching it, right? So I think about like how we, like my family chooses to communicate and how we move in a sense, right? Like, and you know, it might not be okay. You could call and check on some people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool, whatever. But when you have people who are physically active, physically fit, or use physical activity for their therapy, they use it for, it's more than just, okay, I'm getting some exercise. It's literally a way to clear your head, clear your mind, clear your spirit, and really like it's a sense of therapy for people, right? And just a way of life, right? There are people who lean on that. They lean on their physical abilities and their physical strength. That's their biggest strength. It might not be mental, emotional strength. It might be their physical is what they lead with, because that's their power that they feed into, right? So then you get the individuals who might get hurt, injured, concussion, whatever, right? And when you're so used to being physically fit and physically active, and say you had a knee surgery that puts you on a standstill and you got to sit for 5 weeks, that's a long time for someone who's used to getting up and moving every day. You know, that's nothing but you sitting with your thoughts. And it's not all people are used to that. So even like, and that could really put you in a mental rut, right? So you could call people, check on them, whatever the case is. But if you're talking about your physically fit friends, I don't even want to say physically fit, but just physically active friends who lean on that lifestyle, you might want to pull up. You might want to pull up and be like, let's go for a walk. You know, let's go see something. Like, let's get you moving. Let's bend this knee that is like that you're trying to heal from, or whatever the case is, because they lean on movement as their therapy, right? You know, and getting into concussions, because you brought up football, right? And that's like a big thing in football, sports in general, but it's huge in football. Whole different topic. We're gonna need like a whole different live for that. But it like, people talk about it, but they don't really get into depth of what it really does to the person, right? It literally is like giving it like turns your brain into scrambled eggs. Your speech feels off, your equilibrium feels off when you're walking. You know, you're wondering why you can't focus. You're wondering why I'm just busting out in tears out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like your body's literally crying for help. And sometimes the comeback isn't 100% with that, or maybe they don't even know, like people aren't like, oh, hey, I'm not feeling myself, but they don't know how to express that. So they just keep playing or keep going. And, you know, it's just one thing after another. I just feel like, yeah, it's a different ball game when you're talking about checking on your physical active friends. You know, it might be a little bit more than a, hey, what's going on with you? Because they're not used to that, leaning on that. Or they might not be used to leaning on expressing how you feel. They express how they feel through movement. So that's one thing that just came to my mind, because I have like if I'm thinking about like family members and stuff who I know are out there, they go for a run every day, And if they were out of commission for however long because they got hurt, that's going to kill them mentally.
Right.
You know? So one thought I just wanted to put out there.
That's dope though. I like where you went with the pop off. I like where you went with that.
Thank you. I just feel like it's important. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I like that men focus on sports and physical activity. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's important. It's important to have a community for just the guys, you know, even if there's a sprinkle of women in there, like you should have your man cave, you should have, you know what I'm saying? Have a space where you could have your locker room talk outside of my damn kitchen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let that out, you know, because so you can be you need to have spaces where you can feel like yourself, you know?
True.
And just do the shit you want to do.
How often, because there's rules that come with this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How often should a man be able to have that time in a week? Weekly?
What you mean?
Just say if a man's I'm talking about a man in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. How often should a man be able to go and have that time to communitize with the fellas and shit though? You know what I'm saying? Weekly.
I don't know. I guess it depends on the man. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the man. Like not if
you're in a relationship, it don't just depend on the man.
It depends on the type of man and then also the type of woman you have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. I always bring up my dad. Let me bring up my dad, right? I feel like he has some type of involvement in like sports, physical activity or something every single day, but it just looks different. Right. He was an early bird. He would get up and that's when he would hit the gym before he even went to work. He would hit the gym. That was his time, you know, whether it was go for a run, hit the gym, whatever it was, he had to do that every day, at least like 3 to 5 times a week. Right. At night, he was either watching sports, or playing sports. You know, he liked to play sports. He would maybe play like twice a week, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when he wasn't playing, every Sunday he would play football every Sunday and watch it. Sundays was dad's day. He would play it, go home, watch it. After they were done, he would either go home or go to the nearest sports bar, watch his team. You know, me and my sisters would be in the arcade while he was doing it, or we'd be with the other players, kids or whatever. Like there was his job as like a husband and dad didn't stop just because of what he was doing. You know, he always found a way to, like, we were with him at the games. We're mingling with the kids at the games. You know, it was before we even went, like, we were in school while he was doing his shit, like, you know, at the gym or whatever the case was. It was just a life. I didn't see it like, oh, I have to sacrifice this to do that. No, like if he wasn't watching ESPN, he was at our games.
Right.
You know, it was just, there was always something going on, and having us in sports was real. You know what I'm saying? Right. When you're talking about, you got track meets and all that going up, you got a whole another full-time job. I'm like, oh, Big J's busy. Like, you gotta schedule a time. Man. You know? But that's that life. You know what I'm saying? That's just that life. So, and keeping us in sports was important for him. One, because he was finna work. So he's like, and some families don't believe in babysitters. You know, you got the kids watching the kids, but you know, that's one thing. If he got to work, we got to be somewhere, right? So we're going to be in sports year round. If we don't play this sport, you're going to try a different one, you know, and if you don't have to play it next season, but you have to finish what you started. So that was his whole thing.
That sounds just like me. That sounds just like me on everything. Because I told all my kids,
he knew, he's like, you're going to go through emotional highs and lows. No, stick that shit out. If you don't like it next season, you don't got to play. But this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to finish what you start. So, And that was the thing. He wasn't going to have us in the streets and doing whatever else. He was just like, you're going to do whatever. And then with me personally, I was super hyperactive. So every time I wasn't playing a sport, I got in trouble. So he was just like, your ass is going to stay running, push up, whatever the fuck it is, every day of this year, or you're going to get your ass whooped every day of this year. Like, that was just what it was. Like, I was always hyperactive, always getting into something. So he's like, all right, cool. And my dad was the same way. So he just kept me, he knew me particularly, he had to keep me active in something, you know?
Right.
But that's just, it wasn't something he separated from what we were doing. It was something that he always integrated, whether it was with us, with his friends, or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yep, gotta make it happen.
That answered your question.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. It answers your question. So it just depends on the man. So just say you might have to, you might be with the ladies and shit though, and then he over there with the fellas. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
Well, I enjoy sports. So even if it's not a sport I don't know about, like I'm not a soccer person, I would still like, okay, well, this is what he likes. You know, I still would be down to go to a game. I still would be down. I'm not hip to get the jerseys and stuff like that. You know, I could still maneuver around a game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even if whether I know about it or not. Like, right. So that's just me. Like, I wouldn't want to change somebody. For me, if you're in too much female business, if you're too much into what the girls got going on, for me, that's a red flag. You know,
for sure,
so if you need that male time, right. So if you need that male time, take it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, even like when my dad was playing football, he played football and he also refereed semi-pro. No, he coached semi-pro. So we weren't in the adult business like that. You know, when we were young, he had us over with the rest of the kids or had us playing in the arcade, on the field, whatever. We were still there, but it was like we were in our place while he was in his. You know what I'm saying? So right. It just depends on how you move with your partner and making it happen. That's all.
No question.
But I feel like it's needed. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely necessary. Just like a girl's time is necessary.
Yeah, that's true. You know? That's true. But you know, then you get some people that don't really have friends like that though. You know, you get the introverts, the people that's okay with being by themselves, you know, but they might be in a relationship too. So then what if you in a situation where just say, okay, you communitize with your friends and stuff like that. I hate how that shit got me looking at shit though. But let me just look straight. You know what I'm saying? Like you communitize with your friends and stuff like that though. But just say he the kind of guy that's like an introvert, you know, to the point of like he really don't have friends like that. You know, he tapped in with his family, but maybe his family is mostly women. You know, he really ain't got no cousins or people that's males and shit though. So he kind of like a loner and shit though. But now y'all dating and shit, so he really don't have that outlet of people to go do that with. You know what I'm saying? And say he might want to do it with you.
Mm-hmm. Then we do it.
Okay. Y'all better pay attention, fellas. Y'all better pay attention.
That's not a huge request.
Right. Especially, yeah, and that's knowing the situation.
I think I told you this before. I think I told you this before when like guys aren't into sports. I'm like, what do you do?
Right.
So what's the hobby looking like?
Right.
What?
I remember that
you don't
time.
Have a single team.
Hey, look, remember them couple times when Cuzzo was like, oh, babe, you like watching Man in Tights? You know what I'm saying? Like he told me that, yo, you like
would be
football.
Quick to make a bet. We'll be quick to make a bet on some shit he had cousin was the king of losing bets. I needed to bet him a couple times. I should have bet him on this next game.
Oh, everything.
Which one are you going for, Cuzzo? Okay, got it. I'm gonna go for the other one. Let's put 200 on the line.
Yeah, because he don't know nothing about the sports like that, though. Yeah. Oh man, on the real though, man.
But even that camaraderie, that banter back and forth, like I don't know. I love that shit. That's normal shit.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, for real.
Normal shit.
That's the fanatic. That's the part of being a fan. That's the fanatic part. You know what I'm saying? Of right. Fandom. You represent your team. You talk mess about your team, but I think you got to have an understanding of it's just a sport. You know what I mean? And you hear a lot of them say, I mean, I play basketball for a living. I play football for a living. Shit, I'm doing what I did as a kid for a living and shit though. So at the end of the day, it's just a game. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that too though. And before we get out of here, I want to point out this part of the mental health aspect of when it comes to sports and shit though, because the gambling part though is a mental killer, because sometimes you're gonna lose. Most people gonna lose more than they win. So I know people that bet the house on the sports and shit though and lost it and was trying to figure out how they was finna pay the mortgage and do different things and take care of business and shit like that though. So yeah, use sports for what it is and have an understanding of what it is. It's entertainment at the end of the day. It's entertainment. So go enjoy the entertainment and move on and move on from it. Don't be stuck in it and don't get caught spending all your money or spending the last of your money. If you go bet, bet what you have, like reserve type shit though. Don't bet what you need to handle business with. You know what I'm saying? Right. Even if you think you for sure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had a couple of friends that were dealers that had people literally put their houses up. Craziness. But yeah, I agree with that message.
On everything, no, man. And on that note, look, we want to thank y'all. Oh, look, real quick before we get out of here, we got something dope coming up. You already know the next event, the next Best Way to Paint event is going to be July 26th. We got the theme locked in. We're going to announce the theme to y'all pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned and stay tapped in. And the tickets will be live. We're going to do a pre-sale, right?
We're going to do a pre-sale. So make sure it might be this week. So make sure you guys stay tapped in, stay up to date, follow Best Way to Paint. Same thing with the number 2, Best Way to Paint. Okay. And save the date. July 26th is going up. Doses Lounge.
Facts. Stay tuned and stay locked in. On that note, we want to thank y'all for tapping in with us today. Tonight, the Knicks look like the Knicks lost tonight. You know what I mean?
Don't say that.
Yeah, they lost tonight. Yes, it's a done.
It's not over.
Oh, it's 6 seconds. Yeah, it's a wrap.
Don't say that.
It's a 4-point game with 6 seconds left. Unless a miracle happen, it's over though. But look, we want to thank.
Happen.
Okay. Yeah, man.
6 seconds is not over.
No, 6 seconds is not over.
That's 2 3-pointers.
Man. But
I smell overtime.
Yeah, they got a score in
4 seconds. It's 4 seconds. It's 4 points. 4 points left with 6 seconds to go.
4 points left. Yeah, 4 points left with 6 seconds and shit though. But look though, thank y'all for tapping in. What is this best way to smoke? Unfiltered. I'm Big J. Make sure you stay elevated at all times.
See Pop, let's go Knicks.
That's right. Let's go Knicks. Out of here.
Yeah, you know me, got the tree, got the hemp, got the flare. I'm gon' lean in this chair, about to put this in the air. A little bit of that best way to smoke in the air.